One of the ways that we've supported the effective implementation of mastery learning and grading aligned practices in LA Unified is through the development of standards-based learning targets and curriculum maps designed around those learning targets. These resources were developed by teacher teams working in collaboration with central office staff to develop tools and resources that could be used by teachers across the district in their classrooms. So first we're looking at a document that outlines the learning targets for Algebra 1, Geometry, and Algebra 2. You can see here a definition of those targets for teachers. So they are standards-based, student-friendly statements that outline the goal for a series of lessons or a unit. These are meant to clearly communicate to students what they will learn in each class. You can see here we have a list of learning targets for Algebra 1. So we've got 9 learning targets outlined on this document for Algebra 1. Next, we're going to look at the corresponding curriculum map for Algebra 1. So here on the curriculum map, you can see we've got the learning targets outlined, and that is aligned to the document that we just looked at with the list of learning targets. We've also got the time frame for each target outlined. So we've tried to communicate through these curriculum maps that the time frame is flexible, that different teachers and classrooms may take different amounts of time to reach proficiency in these targets, and they may also choose to teach these targets in a different order, and that's okay. The goal is just that we do reach proficiency in each of these targets. In addition, you can see on the right, we've got curriculum unit and resource connections. So these would be resources that, teaching resources that teachers can use to support these targets. And finally, for each target, we've got assessment resources. So we've got tiered assessments and rubrics for each target. I'm going to scroll down here to learning target 9, where we can see I can create visual representations of data and use them to compare and contrast different distributions. And you can see here I've got a tiered assessment. So let me show you that tiered assessment for learning target 9. It has the learning target at the top, and then it has questions at each level of proficiency for that target. So we've got our level 1 or merging proficiency questions, and we've got approaching proficiency all the way through proficiency and mastery. Finally, a section at the end where teachers are able to provide feedback to students on their current level of proficiency, as well as some comments on what their next steps might be. In addition to the tiered assessments for each target, we also have rubrics. And again, these rubrics are a tool that outline what different levels of proficiency look like in this target. Again, this is to help students understand what those different levels look like and how they achieve proficiency in each target.